All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
First, I want to come off by saying, call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash, double honors, Pastor Elders, Great Millstone, Room Teach Well, peace, salutation to all your Akim in four corners of the earth. Hey, this is Jaquad.
Jeremiah.
We're two of the brothers of Y. We are two of the five brothers of YSO. Just want to come to with a quick video about Jake breaking the covenant. You know, we are the covenant breakers. You know, our people has broken the covenant with the Lord. We've how can you say we turned our backs, right? We turned away from the Lord. We shooed the Lord away, like Lil Boosie said, shoo Lord, right? Lil Boosie got that video where he was saying shoo Lord, you know, get out the way. You know, we've turned our back, man. We turned our back to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. And this is why our people are in such a bad straits. This is why the majority of our people, they're in such a bad straits. Because when you see the majority of our people, you know, they live a tough life. You know, they're living in the ghettos, the Vahios. When I'm saying our people, I'm talking about the Southern Kingdom as well as the Northern Kingdom. I'm talking about all Israel, Judah and Israel. Okay, and Judah goes to Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Israel is the other 9 tribes. Okay, so it's not 10 tribes, lost tribes. It's 9 that's lost. All right. You know how they be saying that? 10 lost tribes. No, nigga, it's only 9 of them. 9 plus 3, man. That's 12. All right, but anyway. But, no, yeah, but, right? So let me, right quick, let me go to Jeremiah, right? This is Jeremiah chapter 11. I'm going to start at 1. This is Jeremiah chapter 11 and 1. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh, right? Ba'ashem Yahushai, because we say Ba'ashem Yahushai because it's in the name Yahushai, right? But this was Yahweh talking. It's in all capitals, right? This word came from Yahweh himself, right? But the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh, saying, hear ye the word of this covenant, and speak unto the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. Right. So the Lord made a covenant. And your first covenant really was with Abraham. Right. Rather people know and understand it. Right. The Lord made then there was also a covenant with Moses that the Lord wouldn't. I mean, that was most likely. But with who's that? Noah, that the Lord wouldn't flood the earth again. That was the purpose of the rainbow, which they take the rainbow now, you know, and they make it all faggot and all that shit. Right. So they don't, you know, flip the purpose of the rainbow or what the rainbow was, right? But when you go into the laws of Moses, right, the Lord gave Moses the covenant for Israel. Israel was it's a blood covenant with Abraham. It was a blood covenant because it was to be because Isaac was to be sacrificed, but it ended up being it was the lamb that he. Wait, no, it says a ram. Was it a ram? I think it was ram, right? I want to say it was a lamb.
No, lamb.
But I think it was a ram.
Lamb.
Okay.
Abraham?
Yeah, I thought it was a ram that he seen. That the ram came and gave him a ram to sacrifice.
No, it was lamb.
Okay. But anyway, yeah.
Isaac.
Yeah, the lamb. Okay. But all right, but anyway, Salaki, I'm having a. But anyway. But the point is that Isaac was supposed to be that sacrifice.
Yeah, lamb.
Right, he's the lamb. Right, he was the lamb at that time. Well, because we know Yahushua is the lamb, but he was represented. But I think somewhere in some books, some of them it don't say that. Oh, okay, I'm off. I'm going off. Salaki. But anyway, but you know how he. All right, anyway, but he was the lamb. So that covenant with Abraham. Right, was that it was a promise though, right? He had promised Abraham to the land. He promised Abraham's seed would have that land forever, right? When it came to Abraham, right? Moses had got the covenant, right? The covenant went down the line. Now till you go to the time of Jeremiah, you know, Jake has broken that covenant, right? And really Jake was breaking the covenant when Moses was when Moses was putting the covenant together, Jake was breaking apart the covenant. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Right. So when you think about it, right, how many times have we broken, our promise to the Lord? Right? When you go back into the scriptures and you think about after Abraham, in the time of Moses, right? That covenant, we were just literally just breaking the covenant even before the Lord it was fully upon us. Jake was going off. Jake was going off so bad that the Lord had to send a chariot over and burn their ass up by fire. So our people was just a bunch of degenerates, man. They're a bunch of covenant oath breakers, right? You make an oath with the Lord and to do his will, to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, but you break them, right? You never do right. You always want to serve and worship other people's gods, right? Yours is never good enough. And that's what Yahweh Shema Shai is to Israel, is that the Lord is never good enough for so-called Negroes, right? Latino Native Americans. You got to worship Buddha. You got to worship Christ. You got to worship Allah. You got to worship all kind of Belial. You got all these different idols, idolatry, all these different religions that you worship, all these different statues, and you got all this other shit you worship. Everybody else shit is better than yours. They even worship what's that called? Quasiquado with the big ass nose, the Edomite looking devil, right? Everything is better than your shit. And then everybody else turn around with that, but everybody else really wants your shit. And that's the funniest thing, is that really everybody, because the Lord says that if he'd have brought his word to the heathen would have obeyed. I think that's in Jeremiah or Ezekiel. That the heathen would have obeyed. You know what I'm saying? If he'd have took the covenant to them, they'd have did the will. But it's just you niggas, you hard-headed ass niggas, man. Because really they want what you got, right? But so let me go back to the scriptures because I get to talking. Verse 2, hear ye the word of this covenant, and speak unto the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, right? And really this covenant go back to Moses, right? So the Lord gave us the covenant through Moses, right? And say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai of Israel, cursed be the man that obeyeth not the words of this covenant. And look at our people, man, right? You go back to it's oldie but goodie, but it's the main one when you think of. You go back to Deuteronomy 28 chapter, right? 1 through 15 or 1 through 14 is everything that's good, right? That's everything that we would have got. Everything, the shit would have been flipped, right? The way we have to live will be the way the Edomites will live and other nations. The shit would have been flipped around, right? It'd have been like, what's that movie? Not Trading Places, but Trading Places is a good one. It's another movie, White Man's Burden, right? If you ain't never, it's the reason why you don't hear that much about that movie, White Man's Burden. John Travolta played in it. He played it. He was, the roles was flipped, right? The Esau was Jake and Jake was Esau. You know what I'm saying? The roles had flipped where we had the covenant firsthand and everything was good and they was all, broke, busted, and disgusted as we be a lot of times. But had we kept the covenant, we'd have been in Deuteronomy 28, 1 on through 14, right? We'd have had everything good. We'd have been the lenders, not the borrowers, right? We'd have lent to them. We'd have had the money. We'll have all the riches, the fame, right? We'd have had all the athletes. We'd have been everything, right? Because if you take, only thing Jake missing on this side is the rights to own your own property. If we were the bankers and we were the athlete, we would be the athletes, we would be the bankers, we would be the lawyers, we'll be everything. You know what I'm saying? If the reversal was the roles were switched the way they were supposed to be. So back to the scriptures, verse 3, and say unto them, thus saith the Lord power Yahweh Shema Shai of Israel, cursed be the man that obeyeth not the words of this covenant. And that's why our people are so cursed, because we did not obey the words of the covenant that was given unto Moses, which I command your fathers. That's why I'm speaking of Moses, because it go back to your fathers. In the day that I brought them from out of the land of Egypt. Okay, once again, about Moses. from the iron furnace, saying, obey my voice and do them according to all which I command you. So shall ye be my people, and I will be your, right? Singular, right? Your power. So the Lord only is fucking with Israel. So he only loves Israel and Judah, right? When I said it before, Israel is 9 tribes, Judah is the other 3 tribes, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Okay. So the Lord only deals with you. The Lord, I will command you, so shall ye be my people. So now the Lord is possessive. Now he's making you a possession, your minds, right? And I will be your power, right? So anything you need and do, everything will be given through me, and I will totally take care of you, right? In a time of need, in a time of war, in a time of want, right? And any time and all things you need, I will show you that power, right? I will take care of all your wants and needs on the spot, right? If you do the will, right? That I may perform the oath, right? Which I said earlier, right? You take that oath. It's a blood oath. It's a blood sacrifice, right? Because Yahushua was sacrificed by blood. Like I said, we was talking earlier, Isaac was to be sacrificed by blood, but it was a lamb, right? It's a blood sacrifice. It's an oath that you take, that I may perform, that has already been taken for us through Yahushua, right? That I may perform the oath which I have sworn unto your fathers, to give them a land flowing with milk and honey, as it is this day. Then answered I and said, so be it, O Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Then the Lord said unto me, proclaim all these words in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, saying, hear ye the words of the covenant. Hear ye the words of the covenant and do them. How many Jakes doing the words of the covenant of the Lord, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, when you look at our people, how many of our people are doing the covenant? How many of our people don't eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster? Just the most simplest thing of the covenant, right? Is the dietary laws, right? How many people do the simple shit? How many people do the dietary laws? You don't. Please, you're right. Nigga talking about I'm gonna eat the shit out some pork, right? They always talking about some pork chops and shrimp, crab, and lobster. Oh man, I gotta go to the crab shack. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got like that one lady they got on here. She be eating all that fucking. She fat as fuck now. She used to be nice and slender. I don't know you know what I'm talking about. She used to sit, her and her husband. She used to sit on fucking YouTube, and all they used to do was eat fucking crabs and lobster, right? That's all they used to fucking do. They used to sit and they would crack all kind of crab, all kind of lobster. They be dipping it in all kind of So, and she be just sucking it. She be sucking it dry out of the fucking the lobster arm and shit. Right? Mm-hmm. She was real nice looking lady. Nice little man. Look at she all fucking fat, stuffed up and plumped and shit. Riding in a fucking Bentley and shit. And this bitch still sitting up eating shrimp, crab, lobster. Talking she got high blood pressure now and all this shit. Like, she sold her soul for what? This was she just literally she eating herself to death. You know what I'm saying? But what? But that's Jake doing what? Going against the covenant, right? That's you niggas being covenant breakers, right? You Israelites, you break the covenant of the Lord, right? And it's just I'm just saying the most simplest thing to the covenant is just the dietary laws, just to eat properly. It's hard to eat right on this side, far as as money goes from standpoint, but doesn't mean you got to go eat pork. It doesn't mean you got to eat shrimp, crab, or lobster, shellfish. Doesn't mean you got to eat catfish. There's other fish you can eat. And if you just can't afford it, well, then just don't fucking eat it. You know what I'm saying? Eat some damn chicken and be happy. You know what I'm saying? Eat what you can afford. Get what you get. Get what's within your means to eat. That's crazy. But anyway, so just something simple as that. You're an oath breaker. You broke the oath. You broke the covenant, right? And there's multiple adultery. And everything else you do, murdering each other, everything else you do, you break the covenant, right? Everything you've done, you're just a bunch of covenant breakers. You serve and worship other idols. The most biggest thing here, you love other men's philosophies. You don't want to listen to the Lord. You don't want to hear you don't want to hear the philosophy of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear your power. You don't want it. You want to have a lie. You rather have like that bitch. What's her name? That Edomite bitch. She said, don't give me what's that whole name? She was big like in the early 2000s. That weirdo bitch. That Edomite weirdo bitch. You know what I'm talking about? The weirdo one. The weirdo one. She like Marilyn Manson, but she the female version of Marilyn Manson. Iggy Azalea, not Iggy Azalea.
No,
that other one, Edomite bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Lady Gaga.
Like, yeah, her, right? She said, I'd rather hear the lie. She said, give me the lie rather than the truth, because the lie is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
See, so the lie is sweet. The truth is what? The truth is raw. Mm-hmm. It's uncut. It's rough, right? The truth hurts. The reality to it is that the truth hurts, man. The truth is, the truth cut your ass straight. You know. So, you got to be able to, you can't handle the truth. Y'all know that's right. But, anyway. But, yeah, no. But, no, that's from the movie. What's that one movie with Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholas? Damn, it's that military movie. He's like, you want the truth? You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. He was like, Jack Nicholas was on it. I mean, anyway. But, yeah, but that's the reality though, right? You can't handle the truth though, right? That's the reality is that can't nobody handle the truth in this world, because the truth is, the Lord is not Huggy Bear. He's not here to love you niggas. He's don't accept you niggas coming as you are and who you are. The truth is the Lord is gonna kill all you niggas. The 2/3 niggas gonna die by pain, right? You gonna die death after pain, man. You gonna have you had a hard life here, right? And other than you niggas that escaped, ran to Japan, right? Found them a little girl in Japan, them put them up for a month, and you're a passport bro. You run around to this country, that country, and you finesse your way into getting some money and doing a little. Hey, okay, you guys kind of escaped it for the moment, or you guys is here in America that's got a little money here. The few of y'all that got a little money, you doing your little thing. You got your little cars, you got your little, you get your little women, you do your thing. Okay, cool, okay. But the point is that the Lord is gonna put your ass to death, because really He's doing it now. Right? Because why? Because you're the commandment breakers. You're the oath breakers. You're the covenant breakers, and you done broke all the covenants. So the Lord is just letting you bide your time, because all the shit just mounts and piles up. Okay. All right. Back to the scriptures. Verse 6. Then the Lord said unto me, proclaim all these words in the city of Judah, and that's what we're doing. We're proclaiming all these words in the city. We just did it, right? We just told you what you niggas do. Right, we're proclaiming all these words in the city of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, because we are, at the end of the day, we are Israel. Israel is us. Judah is us. Right, we are a people before that we are a place. Okay. Hear ye the words of the covenant and do them. Right, you go back into Deuteronomy, and you'll understand and learn what the covenant is. For I earnestly protest unto you. Leviticus, you go into Leviticus, even Numbers got parts of it. But you go to mainly you hit Deuteronomy and Leviticus, you will learn what you should and should not do. Okay. For I earnestly protest unto your fathers in the day that I brought them up out of the land of Egypt. Right now, this is when we was back in that time, in that day when the law was given unto us. Right. Even unto this day, rising early and protesting, saying, obey my voice. So the Lord came early, pleading with you, telling you, listen and obey. Do right. Don't be hard-headed niggas. Don't be like your daddy. Don't be like who your father was. Don't do what Adam did. Listen, right? Adam was supposed to be an example, right? That Jake should like, shit, damn. Remember what happened with Adam? Because they knew the story. They was close. Damn, Adam and Eve, right? Our forefather, our grandfather, right? The first, he went off. He didn't listen. He didn't do what was given to him. So what we need to do? We need to make sure we doing right by Yahweh Shem Shah, right? Yet they obeyed not, just like today, nor inclined their ear, but walked every one in the imagination of their evil heart. See? Why you want to do now today? What you want to? You want to be hoes? You females? You want to go out bopping and popping, shaking your booty? Give me the Henny and the Plan B, right? You want to commit all this adultery. You want to rob, steal, and murder each other. You want to sell drugs to each other. You know what I mean? You want to kill each other off. You know, you want to do everything but the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. You want to do everything but hear Yahweh Shema Shai. You want to hear Jesus, right? You want to hear Buddha. You want to hear some stupid niggas philosophy. You want to be a pan African. You want to do everything but what the Lord has put for you right in your face for you to be and do, right? For I earnestly protest unto your fathers in the day that I brought them up out of the land of Egypt, even unto this day, rising early and protesting, saying, obey my voice. You niggas ain't doing that. Yet they obeyed not, nor inclined their ear. You shut your ears. You didn't want to hear. You can't hear nothing. Just right now, when that's what you do. That's what you look like to the Lord. You're closed off. So when you close your ears up, you close your heart. Your heart no longer can hear. See, your heart is your lob, is your mind. Now you can't hear the Lord no more because you done blocked him out. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. I don't want to hear what you're talking about. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. What that bitch say to us the weekend?
Oh, calm down.
Calm down. Right. Yet obey not, nor incline their ear, but walk every one in imagination of their heart. Salakia. But walk every one in the imagination of their evil heart. Okay. Therefore, I will bring upon them all the words of the covenant which I commanded them to do, but they did them not. So you was told to do the covenant, and then if you did all the things you was told to do, the Lord was going to give you Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14, but you didn't do it, right? And the Lord said, and you even had a chance after Adam, right? See, that's another thing. We kind of almost forget about it. But the Lord gave us a chance after Adam fucked up and went off, right? He gave us Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 15.
You get multiple chances.
We have many, many, many chances. Right? And he wrote it out for us. Okay, you can say, oh, well, he didn't write it out for Adam. Okay, but he wrote it out for us. You know what I'm saying? He had Moses to write out what you need to do. You was told right from the gift horse's mouth, right, what you need to do. Okay? And the Lord said unto me, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah and among the inhabitants of Jerusalem. Now, let me go into this word right here, conspiracy. Conspiracy, treason. Okay, conspiracy, treason, unlawful alliance. Right? And what's your unlawful alliance today? It's with the nations. You got an unlawful alliance today. You're treasonous. You're with the wrong people. Who are you with? You with Esau Edom now. You become what's that? What is that? Jeremiah or Isaiah the 31, right? Woe unto him who go down to Egypt for help. Right? That's you niggas. Jeremiah, I'm gonna get that too, Jeremiah 31. Right? That's you niggas, who went and as a matter of fact, Jeremiah 10 chapter talk about the covenant too as well, don't it? I think so, Jeremiah 10 and 6 or 10 and 5. But anyway, but yeah, so that's you niggas, man. You're treasons, right? You're conspiracies, right? You're an unlawful alliance. That unlawful alliance that y'all have is you have with Esau Edom in this world. Right. That's why you can go do the things you do. The blood oath. Right. You like the Puffies, the Dr. Dre's, the big movie stars. Right. You've took that oath with Satan. Even Kanye West will always go back to it. He said, I took the deal with the devil and it was sweet, but it came with like the price was cheap. What did he say? Something about a Happy Meal or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It came with Happy Meal.
Yeah, but I can't remember how it all went. But the way the deal was, it was a shitty deal, but at least it came with a Happy Meal or some shit like that, right? So because it is a shitty deal, right? Because look at him. What happened to him when he started going off? What they do? They ripped his fucking name from him, man. They took that man likeness from him. You know what I'm saying? They stripped him down from his money. That motherfucker was a billionaire, right? They stripped his name. Nikes took his shoe away from him. His name, his shoe. They took that shit, man. It's theirs. They own it. He don't own it no more. He don't get paid from Yeezys no more. Cause really all these niggas is in the NFL, basketball, sports, all these big time figures, all they are is a face. You know what I'm saying? They don't really control their own image. They don't control their own likeness. They don't have power over their own selves. Why? Because they got a birth certificate. They got a social security card, right? They've been bound to this system, just like the rest of us. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they don't have, you don't own yourself here in America. You're under a corporation, and you're owned by the corporation of America. See, America is a corporation. America is a business, right? This is a big ass empire, a business empire. That's it. You're owned. Everybody here is owned by the United States of America, the corporation. Okay, this is not a country. This is a fucking business empire, right? So they stripped him away, right? So that's why he said it was it was a shitty deal, right? It was a shitty deal, right? But at least it come with a Happy Meal and a few gifts. Because what do you get in a Happy Meal? You get a burger, you get a fry, you get a drink, you get a snack, and you get a toy, right? So he got a little bit. He got a little something for it, right? So he got his little food, right? Then he got a little something sweet, and then he also got something fun to play with, right? And that go into your fame, the females. He can have almost any female he want, right? But you just got to stay in order. You gotta stay in order. You got to keep the oath of Satan. You got to keep Satan's oath. So he made that. So he made a new covenant. They broke, not only him, but they break the covenant with Yahweh Shema Shai, and they make a new covenant with Satan. Right? They make a blood oath sacrifice unto Satan. Jay-Z, Diddy, all of them, man. Right? The whole everybody that's in Hollywood, you got to make that oath, especially when you get to a certain dollar amount. When they're putting you up to a certain dollar amount, you got to go to the Bohemian Grove. You got to make that oath, So going back to conspiracy is treason. All you niggas is treason, right? All you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, y'all are treason. Y'all treasonous, right? You're unlawful. You're all unlawful, right? Because you got this unlawful alliance, right? It's against the law, right? Even the Lord told you, it said you're not supposed to put a heathen above you, right? You're not supposed to put a heathen above you as a ruler, right? All right, but so let me go back here. So all right, so this is back to I think I was at 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, so this is Jeremiah 11 and at 8. Yet I read that already. I'm just reading the end part of 8. I will bring upon them all the words of this covenant which I commanded them to do, but they did them not. And the Lord said unto them, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah, right? And among the inhabitants of Jerusalem. They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear. And the forefathers going back into the time of Moses, right? You go back to Moses, and our forefathers and foremothers, they were all doing wickedness, right? Even before they got the covenant, they was doing it. Even after they got it, they was doing it. They were just continually breaking the laws, continually. That's why you had in the book of Judges, you had a woman, Deborah, over Israel, because it was a shame for Israel that a woman had to be over a wicked ass nation. Okay, but the nation was supposed to be a righteous nation, but they turned into a wicked ass nation, turned into a wicked people. And so the Lord had to take a woman and put them up over to show them their shame. Okay, because the men were weak, right? And that's when you go back above, and the Lord said unto me, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah and among the inhabitants of Jerusalem. So then now that's everybody. But the Lord put the men in there first because the Lord deal with the men. Right? First and foremost, the Lord deal with the men, but he will put a woman above you to make you look like shit, to make you understand how low you have become. That's why there's a woman, a so-called looking Negro woman trying to be president now today. That's why we had a fake Negro president and Barack Obama who came in. And then he wasn't, he was a Hamite. But now you have where you a East Indian that looks like a Negro trying to portray as a Negro and going to put them up above, but it's a woman above the man. You've never had a natural so-called black man as a president of the United States unless it was the first president of the United States, which was a Jake when America was first formed. He had ruled the Congress, and that was your so-called first black president that's ever been here in America. So you got to go look up your facts on that. All right. Verse 10. They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my word, and they went after other gods to serve them. Look at them now. The house of Israel and the house of Judah. So that's the southern and northern kingdom. Have broken my covenant, which I made with their fathers. See? Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them. And what's the evil? Look at us. Look at our people. Look at how low we have become. Right? Look at the hardships we go through. You constantly going through, it's constantly some bullshit. You know, as far as I can remember, shit in my life, as far as I can remember, it's always been some bullshit. You know, life has always been rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like what they say, I come out the mud, or how they say, I get it from the mud, or I'm from the mud, or whatever they say. Right? Get it from the mud. But shit, man, hell, I'm still in the mud. You know, I ain't trying to be funny, but shit, the real shit is that long as we here, we going to be in the mud. Because we going to be in the mud until we take back over in righteousness. See? You know, you ain't no getting out the mud until the Yahweh Shemal Shai come back. You know, that's what everybody don't understand. Shit. Okay, because you still subservient to this devil. Because you still under this devil's rulership. Like Kanye West understands. And no. That's why his shit was stripped from him. That's why the multiple look at R. Kelly. Look at his multiple. Look at them all. They've been so-called white men been doing this all through history. Been stealing our music and shit. Stealing the rights to music. Stealing they stole because back in the 80s, they took Prince's name from him. He just couldn't be called Prince anymore. That's why he became the artist, because they took his likeness. They stole it from him. He didn't own it. He didn't own his own fucking name. Okay? He didn't own his name, and they did that shit to him in the 80s. They took his shit from him. You know, like 80s, 90s, he lost his name. How the fuck do you lose your name? Because you're owned by the corporation of America, man. Babylon owns your ass, man. Right? Okay, so all you people who think you get free, you get away. Well, I got some land in America. Nigga, if you in America, you ain't free. You motherfuckers got to wake up. It don't matter how much money you got here in America, because your money ain't your money. It's Esau's money. You're not the printer of that money. You're not the giver of that money. You're not the lender. You're still the fucking borrower. And that's the point. Because every dollar you get, no matter if you got 10 million, 20, 30 million, 100 million, a billion, whose money is it? It goes back to Esau. All they got to do is call the who? IRS. And when they call the IRS on you, what they say? Oh, you owe $1,003,003 and you only got $1,002,000,000. They gonna strip your ass down. See? Because it's not your money. You don't own the shit. You're just a borrower of their money. They let you borrow. You're in Monopoly, right? We playing Monopoly. It's my Monopoly game, right? I own the fucking game. You might beat me while we playing the game. But it's my fucking game. When I'm ready to go home and I'm done playing, I'm going to wrap up my game, fold all my shit up, put it back in my box. I'm taking my shit with me. I mean, what the fuck? I don't care how much money you made in my game, right? Because it's mine. So it's the same thing in this world. This game of Monopoly, we don't own it. Yeah, we can play it and make a lot of money in it, right? We get a lot of houses, get all these good things. And you can have all, but when the owner of the fucking game is done with you, what do? He wrap it up, put it up, and put it away. And what can you do about it? Nothing. Well, that's what being in America is. right? That's when somebody else's face is on the dollar. That's when somebody else owns your currency, your economics. That's when you don't have sovereignty. That's when you're not a sovereign nation. You're under another nation's rules, right? And that's the Lord who did it to you. This is all Yahweh Shema Shah because you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans has broken the covenant of the Lord. You didn't hold the laws of Moses. You chose not to do it, and still to this day you don't, right? So all right, so this is what was I at? Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil. I will bring evil, right? I will bring evil upon them, okay, which they shall not be able to escape. And you can't escape this shit. No matter what you do, when you go, the Lord always ready. He always got something. So all you niggas that's in Japan, the Lord got something for your ass there in Japan. All you niggas that ran to China, all you niggas that ran to fucking Colombia, you run to Brazil, you run everywhere you run, the Lord got something there for you. And the Lord always reminds you who you are. Cause you like old boy, who's that what's old boy name? Austin, whatever. Holler. Hey, every time he go over there to Brazil or other places in the country, what he say? He always feel that he's a nigga. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, without saying it like that. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He always saying that, right? Because he go there and he can say he can feel the racism in Brazil. You know what I'm saying? You go to certain places and you still feel it and you still understand because the Lord always got something there for you. You can't never escape it. You can't get away from the hand of the Lord. Ain't no escape, right? So whether you here in America or you over abroad, the Lord gonna touch your ass one way or another. Okay, Jake, you fucked up because you broke a covenant. You broke the true covenant for a fake covenant, for a false covenant, right? So, you got to pay for it. And it's got to be paid by blood. And that's why a lot of y'all get put to death. That's why a lot of death is within our people. Oh, and then let's go back to Matthew 20. What is that? Matthew 20, what is it, 27 chapter? And I think it's Matthew 27 chapter with the Lord. I'm going to get that. With the Lord, when y'all niggas said, let his blood be upon our heads. That's Matthew 27 chapter. You break all these covenants. You had another chance. Yahweh Shai was your chance. And you broke that covenant. Why? You put him to death. You had him put to death. For what? For the things, to have the things of life. You're unlawful, right? Because you made these unlawful alliances with Caesar. You make, just like now, you do the same shit over and over and over again. Every time you come back, you make the same fucked up decision. You never change it. You never switch it. You've had multiple times to get it right, but yet you still keep fucking up, right? All right. So back to Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, right? When your babies get killed on the street, oh Lord, my baby, Lord. Hey, did you see it's a video, right? It's a video on fucking on motherfucking was it TikTok, Instagram, with a little football player. Y'all see that? What a football player Jake dude was dead. Mm-hmm. Something happened to him or something. He was laying in a bed and they was in there. They won't help us resuscitate my son. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she oh Jesus. She called him Jesus. She rubbing his feet and legs and shit. Come on, baby. Get up, baby. Jesus got the power of the Lord. Get the fuck out of here, man. The Lord ain't trying to hear you when you crying. Because why? You trusted in Egypt, man. That's go back to I was saying Isaiah the 31st chapter. You trusted in Egypt. And Egypt turned their back on you niggas. Egypt wouldn't help you revive your baby. You know what I'm saying? Say, oh no, he's dead. He's dead. They's like, no, he ain't the keeper. And they walked out the room. They ain't want to have shit to do with it. Why? Because you trust in Egypt, man. See? Because your power is this world, is the so-called white man of this world. You trust in him. So you got to die with him. Your baby's going to die with him. You ain't got no choice. You already in there. You all in with him. You took the bag. All right. So I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, like I've just talked about, I will not hearken unto them. Lord ain't trying to hear that shit. Lord don't want to hear it. Lord ain't going to listen. He ain't going to bend his ear to you. He's done with you niggas. 2/3 you're done. That's why the Lord don't fuck with y'all. That's why he let y'all just go be a bunch of rambunctious ass, degenerate ass, debased, fucking animalistic ass niggas, man. Right? You're just brute beasts. Okay. Then shall the cities of Judah and inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense. Right? Like I said, who's they crying to? Esau. Come help us. Help. Trying to put on Instagram and all these Facebook and all this shit. They was on live trying to revive their son. The hospital called the police and arrested their ass and had them put out the hospital. Why? Because their son was a ward to the state. Their son is a property of United States of America, which is the Corporation of America. He's not your son. United States own your children. Okay. They own your ass. They own all of you. You're owned by the corporation. Right? Upon them which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. Then shall the city of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense. So here the Lord try to cry to the Lord. Lord ain't trying to hear you. So you like, fuck it, I'll just go to the one who I've been crying to. Yeah, keep going back to so-called white man. He put a bullet in your fucking head. But anyway, and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense, but they shall not save them at all in the time of their trouble. Just like that video. Right? That'd have been the perfect video to put up. You know what I'm saying? Because here where they crying, right? They crying to Esau, help us. Then they wouldn't help it. Then they start getting mad. Oh, they not gonna help us. They gonna let my son die. Look at how they do us. They do us like this in the hospital. Come on, man. Come on. Pumping his chest, trying to, hey man, if the Lord took the life out of him, man, the brother's dead. Whatever. If the Lord, because who said it best? Who said it best?
It still sounds hard to say that. You know
yeah, well, no, but who said it best though? King David said it though. Yeah. When King David was told that his son was dead by Bathsheba, the first son that he had with her after he committed that adultery, the one that the Lord killed, what happened? Right? What did he do? He said, hey, look, he got up, he stopped crying. Shit, King David got up, stopped begging the Lord. Because he was, what is there to do with the Lord done did it? The Lord giveth, but yet the Lord taketh away. So if the Lord is the giver of life, he's the one who takes that life away. What more can you do? Right? So I would not hearken. Oh no, I already read that. Back down to 12. And cry unto me, and cry unto the gods whom they offer incense, but they shall not save them at all in the time of their trouble. That's right. Esau don't fuck with y'all like that, but y'all think he do. For according to the number of thy cities where thy gods, O Judah, and according to the number of the streets of Jerusalem, have ye set up altars to that shameful thing, even altars to burning incense unto Baal. You will burn them unto Satan, man, unto the devil, unto the demons, right? Therefore, pray not thou for this people. That's why we don't pray for y'all. We let y'all do what y'all do. Neither lift up a cry or prayer for them like that. Say Sonia Massey's name. We're not going to idolize her. We're not going to pray for her. She's bright. Number one, she's back in the kingdom. She's with the Lord. She's all right now, right? She's good. She's back in her right fucking mind now. Sonia Massey's okay. It's you niggas that's fucked up. She's good now. She's great. She's in a better place than us both. She good. She with y'all about she mouth shy. She like, oh shit. Right? She got the understanding now. Pray for yourself. Say your own name to Yahweh Shema Shai, that you get some grief, that you get some peace from all the grief you hell you going through. Right? Shit, she already gone. We ain't not gonna set her up as an idol and do no idolatry. Right? So the Lord said, therefore pray not for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. The Lord be man, Lord ain't trying to hear it. What hath my beloved to do in my house, seeing she have wrought lewdness with many, and the holy flesh is passed from thee? When thou doest evil, then thou rejoicest. That's right. So you're into this getting high, doing drugs, doing all this sex shit, these sex rituals and all this wicked shit you do. You love it. You rejoice in your wickedness. But then when you get that negative outcome All of a sudden you want to cry to the Lord. Now all of a sudden everybody, Jesus, Lord, help me, save me. All of a sudden now you get locked up for life. Oh Lord, you know what I mean? Now life done pass you by. You about to die on your deathbed. Somebody pray for me. Called you. Like, man, it's too late. You should have been doing that shit when you was living. Right? You should have been calling for the Lord when your life was good. When things was right, you should have been calling for Yahweh Shemal Shai. The Lord called thy name a green olive tree, fair and a goodly fruit. With the noise of a great tumult, he hath kindled fire upon it. My Lord, burn that bitch up. Right? He called you beautiful. He called you fair. You're glorious to him. But he said, fuck these people. Light your ass up, man. Right? And the branches of it are broken. Because y'all ain't no good. You broken cisterns that can't hold no water. Just like the rest of them, these niggas, man. For the Lord of hosts that planted thee, right, have pronounced evil against thee. For the evil of the house of Israel and the house of Judah, which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger and offering incense unto Baal. So this was all your fault, right? This was all you niggas' fault. And I'm going to go right here to Matthew 27. Let me go to Matthew 27 chapter, because this is one of your other issues. You crucified our Savior. You crucified our Lord. You crucified the Lord, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh's Son. So let us, let me get this right here. Let me get this in the King James right here. It's about 27 and 20, I think. Give me a second. Let me get here. Yeah, this is Matthew chapter 27. Yeah, this is matter of fact, let me just go up a little bit. All right, this is Matthew. Well, you can read the whole Matthew 27. Let me just go to 15 right quick. That's all right. This is Matthew 27, and I'm gonna start at 13. Then said Pilate unto him, hearest thou not how many things they witness against thee? And he answered him to never a word, insomuch that the governor marveled greatly. So the Lord had nothing to say. Hold on, I should have read up. I'm going to read up Slakia. This is Matthew 27:11. And Yahushua stood before the governor, and the governor asked him, saying, art thou the king of the Jews of Judah? Really, that's been Judah. Art thou the king of Judah, or king of Israel? And Yahushua said unto him, thou sayest. That's what you said. You said that shit, not me. Right? I didn't say I was anything. Maybe my people called me that, but you said I was. Right? And when he was accused of the chief priests and the elders, he answered nothing. Right? He ain't say shit. He just looked at them, like they some fucking idiots, which they were. Then said Pilate unto him, hearest thou not how many things they witnessed against thee? So they've been talking all this shit, right? All these false claims against the Lord. And he answered him to never a word. He ain't say shit. Insomuch that the governor marveled greatly. Now at that feast, the governor was wont to release unto the people a prisoner whom they would. And they had then a notable prisoner called Barabbas, right? So he was known to do all kind of wicked shit, right? Therefore, when they were gathered together, Pilate said unto them, whom will ye that I release unto you? Barabbas or Yahushua, which is called Hamashiach? For he knew that for envy they had delivered him. So they were jealous. They were mad. So Pilate knew, in other words, Pilate knew he was a righteous man. And when you go back up, you read further up, I believe it's where the wife told him, I have nothing to do with that man. She had a dream. So Yahweh gave her a dream and it shook her. And she came to him and said, hey, look, I have nothing to do with this. Let this shit go. Let them deal with that shit. That's they people, right? Let them niggas deal with their own shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how, like, nigga be in some beef shit? You know what I mean? He come like, no. Y'all go deal with that shit. That's y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You want to kill him, y'all go kill him, man. We ain't got nothing to do with that. That's your business, But no, what Esau do, he want to stay in it. right? But she warned him to stay out of it, but he didn't, and that's because Esau got to go down anyway. But anyway, for he knew that for envy they had delivered him, and the most jealous people in this world of each other are people, right? So-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, but you especially Judah. Judah got a bad thing about another Judite doing better than them. Judah got a bad thing being very envious of our own people. We got it horribly bad. We had it bad then and we got it bad now. Right? When he was set down on a when he was set down on the judgment seat, his wife sent unto him saying, have thou, I just read it, it's coming up. Have thou, this is Pilate's wife, have thou nothing to do with that just man? For I have suffered many things this day in a dream because of him. See, so she got afflicted in her dreams. The Lord Yahweh was scared the shit out of her, right? But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask Barabbas and destroy Yahweh. The governor answered and said unto them, whether of the twain of the two will ye that I release unto you? They said, Barabbas. Pilate saith unto them, what shall I do then with Yahweh, which is called Hamashiach? They all say unto him, let him be crucified. And the governor said, why? What evil have he done? Because he knew he was a just man. He knew he was righteous. He looked at Yahweh like, what the fuck am I doing here? Why is it? It's like, you're like, bro, you ain't supposed to be here. And I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you. And I'm supposed to be able to help you, but I can't help you. The Lord would not allow Pilate to help him. Yahweh was like, no, y'all gonna do this shit. Because I got something for y'all ass coming. Some heavy shit coming. Right? So the Lord, I want this to be done because I got to have my reasons to mop the floor with you motherfuckers. Right? So, Yahweh Bashem Shai, man, this is a whole nother ball game. This is a whole nother ball game, man. And you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans don't understand. You just don't get it, right? You don't understand what has been done before all of where we at now. The sacrifice that Yahweh made for his people, but the blood that's got to be shed for it, man. The blood got to be shed. It's got to be a blood. That's why so much. Think about the bloodshed that's going upon the earth right now today. The wars with Iraq, Iran. With Iraq and I keep saying Iraq because Iraq was all that long. Iran about to be with Israel, the Houthis in Iran, the Hezbollah, Lebanon, and Iran, and matter of fact they just killed I think it was 70-something soldiers over in Yemen, I believe. I want to say it was Yemen. IDF, the Israel Defense, whatever the fuck you call them, but the Israelis got killed. It's like over there in Yemen. The bloodshed that's in Ukraine and Russia, it's all over the earth. And people have to pay for the wicked sins that they've committed. And the Lord wanted by blood. It's a blood oath, a blood sacrifice. This shit is blood in and blood out, right? And they even tell you that on that movie, The Mist, right? She said, there's a blood sacrifice, the Hebrew God. You played with the Hebrew God too long. Too speaks of a modern God. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's like, fuck out of here with that modern God shit. Like, this is a just God. You got to pay an oath in blood. It's expiation. Expiation. How the fuck you say it? Right? It's in blood. Right? I can't wait. What scripture say that? It's scripture that, ain't it? Is that Numbers? Is that Numbers 23? If you be found in the hand, how's that go? I think it's the 23rd chapter of Numbers, like 23 and 20. Exodus. Is it? Yes, yeah, but it's another one in Numbers though. It says something like if you be found in your hand, something like that.
Should be put to death.
You should be put to death. Yeah, something like that, right? Sure, you should. Be, dang, man, I think it's two of them. I can't think right now. I'll think of it later. But I know what I'm thinking about. But I'll figure it out later. But yeah. I used to bring it out all the time. It's just throwing my mind off right now. But anyway, so go back to the scriptures. All right, so 22. Pilate said unto them, what shall I do then with Yahweh Mashiach? Yahweh, which is called Mashiach. They all say unto him, let him be crucified. And the governor said, why? What evil have he done? But they cried out the more, saying, let him be crucified. Right? So, this is what you niggas, you broke the covenant. And one of the greatest things you ever did was you had the Lord put to death. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands. So he was trying to signify, the hand washing was a signify that I have nothing to do with this, but he got everything to do with it because he's the one who actually made the act happen, right? He got the deed done, right? So he washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. But you wasn't innocent because he had him done. It was his creed. He made the decree to kill him. He said, fuck it, just go do it. So you can't get away with it. You can't that's Esau, right? Esau want to try to play the slick way out. Mm-hmm. Nah, you ain't getting out. Don't fuck about washing your hands because you had him killed. So it's you and that's why Dohan joined his hand. You Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, you joined the hand unto this devil. And now y'all got to pay the piper, right? This is an oath that y'all took. Y'all took a blood oath to murder your savior. So the blood is on your head, right? So back to Pilate. Then answered, when Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made. So it's a big ass gathering, a mob, a crowd, right? He took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. See? What'd he say? See ye to it. Just because you can mouth anything, right? Fuck your words don't mean shit. Love me by your what?
Actions. By
your actions. You want to love me? You want to make me innocent? Show me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You show me by letting me go. You see what I'm saying? Not by word play, word mouth. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that bullshit because you still sent me to death. He said it. So let it. What he said? Right here, we just said right. See ye to it. He said, see ye to it. Go kill him then. But yeah, so it's on you. It's on you too. Then answered all the people and said, his blood be on us. This is all you so-called Israelites, you what you call today modern day niggas, right? You Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Well, really, mainly this is Judah with the sprinkled. This really was Judah, with the northern tribes sprinkled in.
That's where Judah got it the worst.
That's why Judah got it the worst. That's exactly why Judah got it the worst. Because this was all Judah. This is all niggas, right? That hate, that envy, that hate is heavy with our people. Because, the Northern Kingdom don't have that heavy envy against each other like we do. We got a heavier envy against one another, right? His blood be on us and our children. So that's why y'all are dealing with the hell y'all deal with now today. This is why Sonia Massey got a bullet put in her fucking head. This is why multiple of our people is robbing, stealing, killing each other, putting each other to death. This is why everything that's going bad, the Lord has put an evil curse upon you. This is an evil covenant that you are under. Then released he Barabbas unto them. And when he had scourged Yahushua, he delivered him to be crucified. So that's pretty much it. And right quick, let me go here. I'm just going to read the first verse here. This is Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and that's America, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek ye the Lord Yahweh Shemal Shah. So hey, look, so I'm wise, so we're wise, so Yahweh Shah sanctified ones, and you niggas is done, you niggas is cooked, right? It's over, you've been cooked, and you got to pay for it. You got to pay for this bloodshed because you broke the covenant. Jake broke the covenant with the Lord, man. So you got to deal with it. You got to pay the piper. So with that said, I want to say, call Lord Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem, Rakak Wadash, double honors, Apostle Elders, Great Millstone, Rule, Teach Well, Peace, Salutation to all your occupied four corners of the earth. And we are wise, so Yahweh Shah, 75 one, Shalom, and the Bible Ball.
Shalom, Bible.